welcome back to another episode of Barbershop Talk Like This. I am your host, Trey the Barber.
And this your other host, Dice the Barber.
And today in the building, we got my man, celebrity trainer, United States Marine Corps Combat Veteran, Mr. Justin Van-Hairston.
Wow. Thank you so much for having me.
What's up, bro? How you doing this morning,
Thank you so much. I'm doing great. Had a busy week. It's great to end this week on this good, beautiful Sunday with y'all. So thank you for having me.
Well, a couple things we do to start our show off. You know, first of all, we like to thank God for waking us up this morning, allowing each and every last one of us to be here. Just, you know, we want to thank him for blessing us, man, allowing us to make it through our week, blessing our families, keeping everybody healthy through this pandemic, man, and just want to keep this thing rolling. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
And second thing we normally do is we normally take shots. However,
We ain't got no shots today.
apparently we ain't got no liquor.
What?
Apparently we ain't got no liquor. Dice, why do we not have liquor?
I thought you was gonna bring the liquor.
You are the host.
I had to come over here. I had to come over here
already.
and get everything set up, and I was waiting for y'all.
Come on, man.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? For those of y'all who actually watch us on YouTube, you know, as you can see, we got a new setup here. You know what I'm saying?
It's a beautiful place, guys. It's a beautiful place.
We are now shooting our podcast at Dice's new barbershop, the Tonsorial.
Hey, let's go.
Hey, big
we
shout out to Dice.
We had to give the because we talked about it on the other podcast, saying that I was gonna get it and stuff like that, and then now we actually here. You know what I'm saying?
Actually doing it.
And the show is called Barbershop Talk Like This, so why not be talking like that's what I said, this.
Nigga, I'm just.
Oh, all right, yeah.
God damn. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying, so now we actually shooting in the barbershop to bring that whole feel back to it for real.
Yeah, man. You know, you got the barbershop background in the back. Y'all know, you know what I'm saying? It's
Wonderful
live, man.
place, man. I spent my whole life in barbershops, and this is probably the best, nicest barbershop I've been in. So
I appreciate
it.
Hats off to you, sir.
Dope.
Hey.
I mean, man, we've been on a hiatus here lately, man. We ain't been in this motherfucker for like a month.
I know. You've been
You know
traveling.
what I'm saying? I've been traveling. Dice been traveling. Kush had COVID. You know what I'm saying? So we been out of commission for like a month now. You know what I'm saying? I hit Dice. I hit Dice. I said, yo, we got to shoot this weekend, dog. We got to.
Because it's usually every other weekend, but fuck it.
We shooting on.
We had to
off
knock it out
weekend,
this
man.
week.
How everybody feeling this morning though?
I'm good, man. I'm good. You know,
Good.
feeling blessed right now.
It'd be nice to have a shot, though. I'll tell you that right now.
It sure
That
in the
shot
fuck
would be
would.
really.
I know.
Hey, when I
mean,
showed up, he had a beer in his hand.
Liquor tucked away in there.
He had a
Refrigerator,
beer
man.
in his hand when I showed up, and he didn't give me one.
You didn't ask.
He didn't. I should have had.
You
You
gotta
had one. You
ask.
should have offered me one.
because you came with
He's
the Starbucks.
I didn't know we
were drinking.
But he came with his Starbucks, so you don't
did.
want to mix. You know what I mean? A Starbucks.
Nigga, I've
drink.
seen you
I
do it.
thought about
I've
bringing
seen you
you
do it a
Starbucks,
1,000
too.
times. What are you talking about?
I should have brought Starbucks. I should have brought something.
No,
I should show up to a
listen.
podcast with something,
No,
right?
you are
No,
the guest.
you the guest. You ain't supposed to come
I
with
thought
shit.
that's what
He's
white people.
supposed to
That's kind of
bring
like
you
what white
something.
people do, though. They show up with gifts and shit to the party.
I mean, that's
Hey, you want to know what? Want to know what? Our engineer Paul is about to run across the street.
Get
and
outta
go
here.
Grab us some liquor.
Y'all official like that? You got
So you
tequila.
give me about 20 and I'll put in 20 and then we gonna grab some.
wanna take my card?
No, you don't gotta.
Yo, that
tequila.
is.
Yeah.
Tequila good with everybody?
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right, let's rock with some tequila.
Let's go. Oh yeah. That got me.
You got a dub on you?
What? I don't have no cash. I just cash app you. So.
I'll take
You gotta send it to
Bitcoin.
me. So yeah, so grab up what you want. What you want to drink? What kind of tequila?
Whatever,
You
it don't
like
matter,
tequila?
nigga. Whatever the money
y'all
can
drink.
get.
Whatever y'all drink.
All right, just grab something. Silver.
Whatever the money can get. The best the money can get, I should say.
You seen it right across the street. It's a Total Wine right across the street. And you go right there.
It's a little different.
Hey, so all right.
Let it go, man. It's a little
Y'all
different.
Official.
It's a little
Like a
different.
official's whistle.
It's a little different shooting in here. You know what I'm saying with the sound.
You
because
hear like
it's so,
a-
it's so big. It's
you hear like
kind of
a-
messing me up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Anyway,
you can hear the background.
Justin, tell us a little bit about yourself, man. Where you from, brother?
Originally, I'm from San Diego. My parents I was born in Virginia. My parents brought me to San Diego when I was like 3. My dad was in the Navy.
All right.
Spent my whole life pretty much in San Diego. Joined the Marine Corps when I was 20 years old. Went to the Marines. First 4 months I was in, went straight to Iraq. Went on my first deployment. Yeah. Before I went in, I started training combat sports. That's when I got into kickboxing. I went into the Marine Corps, did my first combat deployment, came back, and then I got real balls deep into MMA. I took my first amateur mixed martial arts competition when I was in Japan. And then, it's 4 years that those 2 combat deployments kind of fucked me up a little bit. It's okay to curse, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's the barbershop.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Cool,
Not only is it the podcast, it's the barbershop. And cussing is always welcome in the black barbershop.
Right. You know what I mean? So, not unless it's kids in the barbershop.
Obviously, kids and women. But in our presence,
I mean, even when women, you just can't, call them out of their name. That's all.
And some women still don't like profanity, brother. You know what I'm saying? You got to fill out. You know what I'm saying? You got customers.
Your audience. You got to know your audience. I as a boxing coach, and I'm around hard-nosed boxers a lot, and then I end up teaching kids classes sometimes. I gotta straighten up my language, so I can do both. I'm professional. I can do it.
Hey,
both.
well, you can speak freely right here.
All right.
So don't even trip.
Shit, balls, dick, pussy. I'm getting it all out.
All right, there you go.
Get it all out.
It's like you got Tourette's and shit. It's like, let me get it all out right now.
I am strange.
So, how was your tours over there? Like, how did that kind of affect you?
After getting out, I got out in October of 2006. 15 years of addiction. So I was really into cocaine and ecstasy for a long time. Part of the ecstasy part, I had PTSD. So the only time I was happy is when I was using MDMA or I was using ecstasy.
Right.
And I became a drug dealer because when I actually got kicked out. I got PTSD, and then they gave me an other than honorable discharge for having PTSD, using drugs. I used drugs while I was in, and I popped. I had 4 months until I got out, and they kicked me out because I popped, and I was an infantryman. So being in the infantry, they're like, there's no tolerance. So,
right.
Yeah, I got kicked out, 4 months to go, and I got really hard into drugs.
How did that affect you, like internally, like for you to dedicate your life to giving service to our country? You know what I'm saying? Over there in war and battle, you know what I'm saying? Seeing all of these different things, you know what I'm saying? Fucking up your head. So, feeling like you have to turn to drugs to, you know what I'm saying, to help relieve that. And then they kick you out.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to get you the help that you need, they be like, bye.
It was a hard pill to swallow. At first, I was very angry because I was a golden boy in the Marine Corps. Combat deployments, I squad leader. I was a guide when I got out. High PFT, expert marksman, all across the board, all that good shit. And it was just like I fucked up once, and they were just done with me. They threw me away. So that feeling, it was almost like being cheated on by somebody you really care about, and they just like
absolutely
they just discard you. So it was a lot of anger, but over the years, it took me a while to just realize that it was a choice I made, and I tried to not be mad because they kicked me out, but because I made the choice to do the drugs, even though, I did that. I made those choices, and I feel like I shouldn't be making excuses for it,
Right. So let me ask you this. All right. So, like, going back at that time, like, looking at it from today's standpoint, besides using drugs, do you think personally there is something differently that you could have done to try to rectify the situation that was going on internally?
100%. I could have went to my commanding officers and told them that I was having problems. And it was depression. I was dealing with depression, and the only time I was happy is when I was going out to nightclubs and popping pills, and that's it. And it was on the weekends, and I would go back to work. So the way I should have done it, should have told them. I should have.
So they weren't aware.
They weren't aware. No, I kept it. I was really good at this shit. I was really good at timing how long something was going to be in my system. Ecstasy, cocaine in my system.
Right.
72 hours.
I mean, they weren't aware of what you were dealing with internally as far as the PTSD and things of that nature.
No. I bottled up a lot of that. Okay. I really did.
So let me ask you this: like in the military, okay, if they know that you out there, in battle, you seeing all these different things, they have a history of what their soldiers go through. There's no type of testing, you know what I'm saying, to make sure that you still psychologically there, you know what I mean?
There is. They do like giant group sessions.
Right, but nothing individual.
Nah, not really. And back then it was even worse. Now it might be a little different. There's so much more PTSD awareness nowadays, but then it was kind of like, hey, if you got problems, just fucking suck it up. It was more like that. But when they tried to address those things, when you come back from combat, they put you in these large groups of like 100 other Marines, just battalions, and they try to service you all at once. It doesn't.
It can't work like that.
It doesn't work. But
because 100 different people, that's 100 different experiences.
You
know what I'm saying? So everybody's not feeling the same. Everybody's not going through the same struggles. It has to be really impossible to do such.
It is. And then when you try to treat people in bulk, like Costco or some shit,
right?
You're gonna have a lot of problems at the end. You're gonna have a lot of people that get out and have not been treated the correct way, and they end up on the streets. And then you got fucking like John Rambo's, like guys that have PTSD and they're homeless, and it just takes one thing to make them snap. One thing. Right. They got PTSD and they're just fucking. They're trying to survive, but then there's a lot of military, a lot of veterans on the streets with PTSD. Right.
So. Hold on, let me interrupt you real quick. Did you just get up? Hold on. Not only one, did you pop another beer in front of the guest who already asked for one? I know Paul going to get the liquor, but the man asked for a beer and you still ain't gave him a beer.
Yeah.
That's for, hold on, wait a minute. Second of all, wait a minute. Wait. No, I don't. You know I don't drink beer. Secondly, did you get up and answer a phone call in the middle of the podcast?
All right, yeah.
Which is a big no-no.
Well, it's not a no-no. Because my mom is in the hospital with COVID and pneumonia, nigga. So I got to answer the fucking phone to talk to the doctor.
He got me. He got me. I got to shut the fuck up on that.
I got to answer the phone.
Shut the fuck up on that one. Damn. But okay. Yeah. All right. Got to give him a pass because mama's not doing well. Man, why you didn't tell me that?
And this is your spot. You should be able to do whatever the fuck you want to do. And I appreciate you just handling you.
Well, yeah. Well, I had it. I'm on call with the doctors and everything because she wasn't doing too good yesterday. So,
my condolences.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, brother.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah. So, no, I mean, we good though. I mean, it was good up there.
So while you were gone, we've been talking about how he was. I asked him a couple questions about, did he think he can do anything differently as far as, you know what I'm saying, instead of doing the drugs. How did he feel about getting kicked out? You know what I'm saying? So just to get you up to date on what you have missed, so you don't come back here asking the same fucking questions.
Sometimes, like some people, because one of my boys, he was in not the Marines, he was in the Army, and when he got out, I guess basically when he was in training and stuff like that, a lot of things that they could only do is basically go to the bar and have drinks and shit. So when he got out, he got a dishonorable discharge too, and what happened was he ended up becoming like more of an alcoholic, because that was like the only thing that they could basically do. They couldn't do no drugs or whatever if they did, because they always get piss tests and stuff like that. And if they did, then it would be a problem. So he ended up having that, and sometimes people just look for different things to take them away, I guess, from
that escape.
From everything that they was going through.
Yeah. I feel like the Army does a little bit of a better job of addressing that problem, especially when Army has more funding. Army has more funding than the Marine Corps. So I feel like they just put that there specifically. They have programs for them. Marine Corps is just the Marine Corps is the first to go in, last to come out, and we have the lowest budget.
Really?
We get the equipment we get is usually hand-me-down shit.
Why is that?
It's
the Marine Corps. They the ones, right?
Yeah, and they put y'all through like some of the worst training.
Marine Corps boot camp training is one of the hardest things to accomplish. The dropout rate is 75%.
Right.
75%. And it's just the honor. People think it's honorable to be a Marine, but as a Marine, damn, I might get a lot of flack for this.
Don't give a shit.
If somebody was like, hey, should my kid join the Marine Corps? I would say if they have to join the military, go Air Force or do Air Force, maybe Army, but Marine Corps will be probably my last choice.
I never really understood the difference between the Marines and the Army. I'm like, they pretty much you do the same job. You're out there fighting. Like, Why have these two separate entities? I don't understand. Can you explain it to
the
me?
Marine Corps is a department of the Navy. So the Navy back in I'm going to have a lot of Marines mad at me for this lack of history knowledge right here, but the Marine Corps was founded back in fucking the 1800s, and then it was just an amphibious unit. So it was meant for ships to be out in sea, and then they send a ground unit in. So we're a department of the Navy. So we get a little chunk of what the Navy gets.
So the Marines are the ones who ended up catching like Saddam Hussein and shit like that. Right?
We did find Saddam. We did find Saddam.
Yeah, they found it in the foxhole. So
that's
the Marines they send in on like special operations and shit like that, right?
I think the unit that actually found him was just a regular infantry unit. That was a 0331. It wasn't a special unit, if I'm correct. And the photos that I saw, it was just a regular unit. But that intelligence probably came from the recon.
Right. So you know, there's a lot of people always say, you know, in the Marines that, you know, they drop you off in the ocean and you got to swim back. It's part of your training, like a mile or two. Is that true?
Okay, that is more. SEALs do that for sure. Recon, it's something that they do if you want to go recon when you're in the Marine Corps. So what they do is they put you in the pool and they tell you to float. You got to float for like an hour or some crazy shit.
Damn.
I barely passed swim qual to get into the Marine Corps. Barely passed. It was me and like 5 other brothers in a kiddie pool. Like we were trying to learn. Something about brothers and swimming is.
I enjoy swimming.
No. But the thing is, I love swimming. But the thing is, you had to float.
Float. Yeah, you have to.
So basically, like you gotta lay on your back and you gotta like not tense up, because if you start tensing, then you know you start to sink.
Yeah, and then the more muscle mass you have, the harder
I can't
it is
float.
to float. You can't
Real
float?
quick, it's funny that y'all mentioned swimming pools, because I just came across this random fact last night. And I was gonna save it for later. Did you know that pissing in a swimming pool is bad for your heart? What? Okay, let me explain.
Why?
Because
it's coming out and chlorine's going in?
No. Here's the thing. They're both sterile. Piss is sterile, and so is chlorine. However, when they're combined, it creates a dangerous chemical that's called, what's that shit called? Forgive me if I'm saying this wrong. I don't know. Anyway, it creates a chemical, basically, that's classified as a chemical warfare agent.
Wow.
And it actually damages your heart and your lungs. So they say that pool smell that you smell is actually the scent of that fucking chemical that the piss and the chlorine creates.
Urine and chlorine.
Yes.
So when those two.
So you could basically make some chlorine and piss in it and make it into like some type of
chemical warfare.
Wow.
agent.
That's crazy.
Crazy, right?
You could.
So, you know, when you walk into that swimming pool and you smell that swimming pool,
that's why they tell everybody get out. That's why they tell everybody get out, and you got that line that be following you or whatever if you piss in the pool.
Have you ever been in a pool where you pee in
I've never
and then
peed
it changes
in the pool.
colors?
Yeah.
You been in that kind of pool?
No.
Like
Does that really happen? Like, I always heard that shit.
I've heard it.
Never seen it.
I've heard it, but I've seen a trail, like a blue line that trails like the piss to the person it came from. So it's like.
So then you have seen it. He asked you, have you seen it? You said no.
No, he said the green shit or something.
No, that's not what he said. Have you ever seen or been in a pool that when you piss in it, it changes colors?
It's like a booby trap pool.
And then you said no. However, I've seen
the whole pool didn't change colors, but there was a trail that followed.
Of course, the whole pool ain't gonna change colors.
Right, well,
I always pee in pools though.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
But don't stop doing that shit. You killing motherfuckers.
You might listen. You hurting yourself.
Hurting everybody in there, motherfucker.
But you so you used to train Floyd Mayweather.
No, I used to train. I opened up Floyd Mayweather's Hollywood location.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the
okay.
Mayweather Boxing Fitness in Hollywood. Yes, there's one on Wilshire. I opened the new one in Hollywood on
Highland,
right across the street from the mall. Yeah.
That's
the newest location. It's very nice, great place.
Are they expensive to join?
Yeah, a little bit. It's about $200 a month.
How often can you go with that
not that
200?
bad.
Can you go every day? Can you take as many classes as you want? Or
There's classes scheduled Monday through Friday. I think there's a Saturday one. You can go in the mornings and in the evenings, but it's a little pricey. But the facility itself is beautiful. The training, when I was there, we were only bringing in boxers, only boxers. Because I've been at gyms where like they're trainers and they say they can train you in boxing or hold mitts, and they're trash. So I've seen that. But we made specifically to bring in good boxing trainers. Not only do you have to be a good boxing coach, we want you to be able to teach classes. Teaching classes is a beast in its own.
Right.
Like having that energy, not only knowing how to teach technique, but then keeping the energy like fire, just being, and then running these sessions. So that was a whole nother process opening that gym. And then leaving, I didn't leave on good terms with the ownership. So yeah, we could talk about that too if you want.
Let's talk about it then. Shit, what happened? What the fuck happened?
I mean, so these gyms are so you buy into these gyms, they're owned by guys with money, and sometimes they don't have all their finances in order. So gym opens up.
Real quick, so this has nothing to do with Floyd.
No, it has nothing to do with Floyd.
More so with the franchise owner.
Well, yeah, and it sucks because sometimes it'll fall on Floyd's name.
Yeah, because his name is on there. Yeah,
right.
Yeah, but some of these owners that open up these gyms, they're not running they don't run them the right way, and then people don't get paid. Like they're not saving.
Some
money
people
for
could buy the
employees.
name of the franchise and open up, and it's just under Floyd's.
Anybody
name.
can.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
As long as you got the money, anybody can.
Did you not just hear me say that?
I almost feel like they should do a little bit more background check on these people before they let them buy in. Almost. So I mean, sorry, Floyd, but dang.
Get your shit, get your team together,
Hey.
get the right people in there.
Yeah. Your name out there, Floyd. They fucking up your name, partner.
But
Hey,
he
man.
comes in when he comes into the gyms, man. He brings like his energy though. His energy when he comes in, everybody loves seeing him. And I mean, dude, he's a master of his craft. He's
Right.
a master of his craft.
I mean,
dude.
he's undefeated.
You think you can take him?
Nope.
no,
No, see how quick I said that?
Come
Nope.
on, dog.
See how quick I said that?
You a Marine. You been training in this shit.
Yo,
combat.
but you also-
Okay, all right. Maybe not in boxing. If you could fight him any style you wanted to, and he boxes, do you think you can take him now?
Yes. I started out with a mixed martial arts background. So it was grappling was my first thing. I trained under Dean Lister back in Throwdown a long time ago. So grappling is what I love at first, and then I got into kickboxing. So all I know if I can get him to the ground, it's
over.
It's over. But I got to get to him. My man's
you know
his footwork is.
You know all the tap out moves, right?
I know quite a few. I might.
Can
Are
you give us
you a ground
demonstration on
person?
dice?
Are you on the ground person, or with like the submission moves, or?
I know enough to get by with ground game. Enough. My grappling, I know enough. I've been strictly kickboxing and boxing for like the last 10 years.
Right.
But I still know how to take people. I still know how to take people to double leg takedowns easy.
Can you give us a demonstration of a chokehold on dice?
Oh yeah.
No.
Hey, nigga, we ain't asking him to choke you out, but like how to do it. You know, we got people watching. It's a chance for them
All
to
right,
learn.
how you do it? How you do it?
Okay, the best way. Get off this stool. Check this out. So, you want to get the hinge of your elbow underneath his neck. And
Okay.
It's a nice seat in there. Drape your arm over his shoulder. Grab your bicep and squeeze.
How you feel, Dice?
Choking.
That nigga whole face turned up.
I was
Hey.
choking. I was choking.
But he's got a strong neck. You know what? A lot of people say it shouldn't have took that much effort for me to do so. So my technique might be off a little bit, but hey, he's durable. It's a durable man over here.
I mean, shit. Nigga. If you would have squeezed any harder, I might have passed out.
Yeah, you should have made that nigga pass out a little bit there.
No.
Nah, hell no. We ain't
It's
trying to
Sunday.
do all that.
It's
Do that shit
Jesus'
to his
day.
ass. Make him look bad.
No, thank you.
Fuck, I look like. But so you got some other good news that just happened, right? And you also don't you have a fight or something?
I had two fights in October. That was for LAPD boxing. That didn't. I went up to Palm Springs and I didn't get the fight on that one. Too many boxers showed up for the LAPD team. They only had that one guy. That was a little uncoordinated, but whatever. And then I had a USA boxing match that I was registered to fight in. That was supposed to be last weekend, and that was canceled due to COVID. So, yeah, I mean, just like I said earlier, COVID's winning. It's knocking everybody out and stopping a whole bunch of shit.
Right.
But
you got some other good news though.
yeah, I mean, when you know, when doors close, other opportunities present themselves. That's what they say, or other doors open. So I just was brought on to the Prevail Boxing team. Shout out to Prevail Boxing out in Hollywood, and we got a location in North Hollywood.
All right.
Prevail Boxing is probably, I've been in UFC gym. I was the head trainer at LAKO Boxing for like a year and a half. I went to Mayweather. I did all the recruiting for the combat sports and Crunch in like 3 different locations. And Prevail Boxing, the vibe there, the energy, the gym itself, I haven't experienced anything like it.
Right. We're at in North Hollywood.
So it's in North Hollywood. Shoot, I wish I could tell you the exact address. But
you know, like the cross streets.
Nope. It's right next to
just
that
know how to get
Starbucks.
there.
I just know how to get there.
Look up Prevail.
Look up Prevail Boxing. So there's a NoHo location and a West Hollywood location. Man,
NoHo is North Hollywood for people who don't know.
Yeah, that might have sounded weird if people don't know, huh?
Well, you know, it's all good.
We just informed them.
Yeah, we gotta let them know.
Yeah, so check it out. Go to my Instagram. It's Coach Justin 81 on Instagram. There's a website right underneath it. I'm gonna try to get both of you guys into a class if I can. Get you guys down to a free class.
Look, I need it. That nigga really need it.
Fuck you.
Boy, listen. since the pandemic, boy, this nigga been walking around eating kids and babies and shit.
No. I'm gonna tell you what. I haven't worked out as much as I should have because I've been trying to get this barbershop together. So I just been busy doing this shit. For real.
Nigga, you hold on, time out.
I took like a whole month and a half off.
Will you stop lying? This nigga is really trying to use this barbershop as an excuse.
That's a good excuse, though.
No, because this nigga's been this big since before he even got this motherfucking barbershop.
But I maintain it.
You maintain what?
I maintain the same weight.
This nigga he maintains being fat.
I don't no. I maintain the same weight. It ain't like I'm getting bigger.
Nigga,
you know what I'm saying?
Nigga,
that's true. That's a solid point.
I'm maintaining it.
This nigga, that would be a solid point a year and a half ago. Right, nigga, this nigga has gotten way bigger, and now this nigga say, I'm maintaining.
When's the last time you worked out?
About 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago.
What about yourself, Dice?
I went to the gym probably like 3 days ago. I just did the treadmill.
You look pretty good. Doesn't look like you need to lose any weight.
Not really. Like it's not the weight gain. I got a little belly. That's my problem. Let's see. Here's my problem. I drink a lot of juice, and the sugar I know.
You drink a lot of juice.
Yeah,
do you not like water?
No,
water,
he doesn't.
He doesn't like water.
No,
You're one of those guys that doesn't like water.
He said.
I'm gonna tell him. Okay, here's the thing.
Listen to this bullshit.
When I work out, I drink more water than anything. Like when I am physically working out, I'm drinking a lot of water. However, on regular times, and people laugh at me when I say this, but water makes me more thirsty.
He said water dehydrates him.
It dries my mouth. No juice, like I don't know. The sugar does something with my saliva, and it keeps me going. But if I drink water, if I drink a lot of water, like just on a regular basis,
it makes no sense.
We got to change this, gentlemen.
Cool.
Right.
Is there a good chance that?
Dice, why you keep taking off the fucking headphones, man?
Because I was about to get the cups. I didn't know
you
he
can
had
do
cups.
all that shit.
I
Tell
can't
him where to
do it
go.
with the fucking
You are
headphones
the
on.
fucking host of the show, and you keep fucking leaving like you're not.
Shut the fuck up.
The fuck is this
Nice
shit,
choice.
man?
Here, I'll let y'all open that up. Or here, I'll let you
go ahead.
open
You
that up.
just got to tap the ass.
So
real
you
quick.
don't drink beer, but you got to tap it?
You got to bless the bottle.
There you go.
Oh shit!
There we go. P, stick your hand on in here. And
Never too old to learn.
Thank you for making that run for us.
That's the best bottle you can get for 50
I appreciate
bucks.
that,
$50.
sir. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Now, anyway.
So yeah, let's back to this no water rule for you.
It's not that it's no water. I drink water. You know what I'm saying? I just drink more juice. You know what I'm saying? I'm addicted.
What kind of juice
I'm
is it?
addicted
This
to
nigga said water dehydrates him.
Any form of cranberry juice or lemonade. So if it's like cran grape, cran raspberry, cran whatever, I'm on it. If it's a lemonade, I'm on it.
So that might be the only issue with your diet. It's just the fluid you're putting in, just the juice. That's it.
Yeah.
I bet you if you went on a water diet, you probably lose about 15 pounds.
I don't want to lose 15 pounds.
You don't want to?
No. I'm just under.
He's cool.
I'm just under 200 pounds right now. Like I stay fluctuating between like 190 and maybe like 205. That's like my fluctuating weight.
Where you at, Dice?
240.
240. Oh, you some big boy. I'm a skinny nigga. I'm
that
skinny
nigga's a
nigga.
big nigga.
I'm tall though.
Big boy.
Now, that's the frame that I wanted in high school and college. This is the frame I wanted in high school and college.
See, when I in high school, when I graduated, I was 180.
What?
Yeah. I played wide receiver in college.
Oh shit! Yeah. How tall were you?
This tall, like 6'2", 6'3". I'm 6'3" now, so probably like 6'1".
Okay. So there's no weight loss challenge in our future here, is there? Let's see who could lose.
I don't
No?
really care.
Nah, I've done like the lemonade diet shit before.
I would like to do a fitness challenge.
Yo, what's the lemonade diet? Is that where you just stop drinking lemonade?
Nah, no. It's just water, lemonade, cayenne pepper, and you just mix it in there, and that's basically what you drink for like 7 to 10 days. It's like a weight loss thing.
Listen,
you remember that shit?
We call it the shiz diet because listen, you know what shiz is, right?
Boogers coming out my nose.
You know what shiz is, right? Shit and piss. So when them niggas was shitting, that shit sound like piss coming out.
Where's that napkin, my guy?
Them niggas was shissing all day. Listen.
Oh my God.
Right here.
Oh, he got it.
Yeah, I gotta fucking
It was a few of them niggas on that shit in the shop, and these niggas all taking turns shissing. P, they go your shot. Get P a shot.
But the fucked up thing about that shit is when you on those type of joints, like only thing you ever hear on TV is food commercials. Every time. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like if you on some type of diet, all you see is just all the biggest shit, the motherfucking the biggest pizzas. And here's our shot.
Here it is. Thank you. Thank you for having me. Thank you so much.
Cheers.
How you feel about Kyrie Irving?
I was good. Man, I don't watch enough football anymore.
No, see, yeah.
This nigga.
That
Nigga said, I don't watch enough football.
That nigga basketball.
Fighting only. I only watch
All right, so you don't know what's going on with Kyrie.
No, I don't.
All right, so Kyrie is refusing to take the vaccine. He just basically wants more information. Now, the problem is coming because in New York City, you cannot enter the venue unless you're vaccinated. So apparently he can't play any home games. So they've decided to just basically sit him down and not take him on the road either.
Yeah, they just basically benching him until he decides, until something get happen. Either he probably gonna get traded to a city or state that doesn't have that mandate, or he's gonna have to sit on the bench until things change, because it seemed like he's not trying to change his point of view.
Do you not see this vaccination thing not becoming a nationwide thing, like a
requirement? Yeah. The mandates and everything. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, definitely. Like you got two of the biggest states that's doing it. You got New York and you got and now you got LA. Not the whole California, but you have LA starting it in November.
I thought we started October 7th.
That's for some things, but November is supposed to be for everything.
Everything. All right. Hey.
Everything. Now, I mean, even barbershops, nail salons, and everything. Like for me personally, like they want people to come in, and they want for barbers, they want all the barbers to be vaccinated, or they want you to have a negative test within within 2 to 3 days. I think it's like every 72 hours. So therefore, if you're gonna fuck around and work in the shop and you working 6 or 7 days a week, you gotta take 2 tests to show that you're negative all week. I'm not gonna be enforcing
I broke down and took it.
I'm not the fucking COVID cops.
Nigga, don't be saying that shit on the air, nigga.
Man,
listen. You just got a new business, man. Keep that shit private, my nigga.
Listen, man. All my barbers is vaccinated.
Everybody's business.
Understand, but you better keep that shit private.
I had to get vaccinated as well.
I'm vaccinated, so.
Look, this is not the place you want to go broadcasting that shit out to, my nigga.
Man, these niggas ain't listening.
All right. Motherfuckers, they gonna have a van pull up, nigga. They gonna come in here and shut this motherfucker down, nigga.
Hey, you said that you wasn't. No. I said that I'm vaccinated.
You vaccinated, but what you said was you not going to enforce it.
No, I didn't say I wasn't going to enforce it.
What did he just say?
I didn't say that.
I didn't think he said that. I think he said something around.
I said I'm not the COVID cops.
That's what he said.
But you said, your words before that, you said, yeah, but I ain't going to enforce it.
Nigga, you trying to help me or you trying to fuck me?
Hey, nigga,
I'm saying that I didn't say that.
Well, you should have said I said it.
Didn't say
I
that.
retract my statement because they already got you saying it.
Nah, nigga, I didn't say
You know what I'm saying? That makes you an uncredible
Well,
witness if they ever pull you to a stand.
Well,
nigga,
listen,
you know what I'm
I
saying?
didn't say it like that.
Hey, I got a question.
I didn't mean to say that.
Do you think that it's a good idea to go ahead and post your vaccination on your Instagram page?
No.
No?
Nah. Because somebody could probably take a screenshot of that shit and then they could go and use it for their barcode wherever they need to go.
I doubt it, but I mean, who knows?
Mm-hmm.
You lost sound?
Yeah, I did.
It's okay. You can just pull one ear off in the meantime until you get it fixed. But I mean, listen, I broke down and took the vaccination. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. You didn't want to take it for a long time.
yeah, because they didn't have enough information. Now, however, I smoke cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? I smoke weed. I have asthma. And two of the barbers that we used to work with at the shop already got it. And I was just like, yo, that's a little too close to comfort for me. And I would just hate to be that nigga laying up in the hospital bed, nigga dying like, fuck, I should have took this shot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was like, you know what? Guess what? I felt like I had more of, I was taking a bigger risk by not taking it than I was of taking it. You know what I'm saying?
But you also run a business too.
Fuck it. If I
So,
turn into a zombie, it's a whole lot of motherfuckers turning into zombies at this point. So
listen,
With
I
the
mean,
lack of
but
water.
you run a business too. So it's like, what you gonna say about the lack of water?
I was just going to say, with the lack of water, you might need to worry about diabetes instead of the vaccine.
Hey.
I get checked. I get my annual checkups. You know what I'm saying? I get my annual checkups. I'm
He
good.
letting you know.
Just the hell.
Nigga, with that belly you got, you need to be worried about diabetes, nigga.
Nigga, I drink a lot of water. That ain't
Who
got
gives
shit
a
to do
fuck
with
about
shit.
that water, nigga? Look
What
at
the
that
hell?
belly.
What the hell my belly got to do
It's
with
all
diabetes?
about diet, nigga. Diet, nigga. If you have a poor diet, if you have all of that.
Wait, you cannot talk about his poor diet with your lack of hydration.
I can. Listen, I can. This is the pot calling the kettle black. Goddamn.
You're like a
Yeah,
spokesperson for
man.
fucking cranberry juice for
Hey.
Welch's.
Right.
You work for Welch's?
I wish I worked for Ocean Spray though. Yeah, I get that shit free, or I'd be stealing that shit. I'd be walking in the factory. They'd be like, nigga, what the fuck happened to all the goddamn cran grape
He'll
juice?
have some juice before water. He'll be like, nah. Give
I'm
me
a
the-
Nazi in my house, man. I make sure, like, there's soda. So if anything shows up, not water, soda, if I see it, I pour it out.
I don't drink
Pour
soda.
it out.
don't
My
drink
kids get mad at me.
Come
I
on,
do.
man, you
They
can't.
get mad at me.
After a while, they're gonna know not to bring that shit. They're gonna be like,
They gotta
you know
hide
what?
that shit. I find soda bottles under the bed.
How old are your kids?
Well, kids, it's like Schindler's List up in my house. They're hiding shit from me.
How old are your kids?
I got 3 stepdaughters. I got a 19-year-old stepdaughter. I got a 22 and a 24, and then I have a granddaughter too.
Oh,
She's
wow.
3.
Oh man, you surrounded by all women.
All women, yeah.
Nothing but estrogen.
I know, and I'm a combat vet. Can you imagine living with me?
You be like, wake up, wake up, wake it up, wake it up.
Whose turn is it for dishes? Like, yo,
Who
there's
put
a
the
dish
soda in the
list.
refrigerator? Who put the soda in the refrigerator?
I've traumatized each one of them individually by accident.
I bet you they used to all be afraid to bring their boyfriends over to the crib though.
Oh, yeah.
And they come in there with the shirt off and shit. How you doing, young man? Give me squeeze, test and shit.
Put him in that chokehold and shit.
Yeah,
you just
damn
put me in.
I said you better have a bag by 12.
I mean, and luckily my stepdaughters, they're all angels. They're way better kids than I was. You know, way better. So, I really.
Oh shit, that nigga had a heavy hand on that one. Listen, Dice, we do have another show after this. Don't forget.
What happened to the cups? Oh, there you go.
It's
you need another cup?
Sure, why not?
Yeah, because you don't put your gum in there.
Yeah, man, listen, you gotta watch Dice. When you get to pouring shots like that, nigga, listen, you got to spread that shit out. That nigga will be slurring and stumbling and I mean.
He looks like a fun drunk though.
No. No.
He looks like a fun drunk.
Absolutely
He really
fucking not.
does.
He is actually the total and complete opposite of that. See, with Dice, I say it's 50-50. And here's the thing, and that 50-50 is still pretty dangerous. It's still more like 75-25 because he's either happy or he's really angry. And when he's happy, then there's no in between. And the funny thing is, when he's happy, you're still teetering on a very, very fragile line.
Like anything can
Because
happen to go
listen, he can be happy.
to go angry.
Listen, this is what you don't want to hear. What? When you hear him say, what? Niggas start looking around like, oh, shit, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, Dice is the asshole drunk, bro.
I don't know, man. I gotta witness. I gotta witness this for myself.
Nah, you don't.
I give everybody a chance. I give everybody.
No, you don't.
I've been changing. So I've been changing. So it hasn't been. It hasn't been like that.
And the motherfucker always says he's been changing until you get there. Then it's like, well, I haven't done it any other time until now. You're like, why do you choose today to fucking be a dick? I don't get it. You know what I'm saying?
Cheers, gentlemen. Cheers.
Yeah. But what's been the last time that you seen some shit like that? But you know,
because you know why? I'm smart enough to stay away when he is drinking.
Oh. Wait.
I don't go nowhere with Dice no more.
Wait, how long y'all been friends?
About 10 years.
10 years?
Longer than that, like 11, 12, something like that. Yeah.
And you stay away from him when he's drinking?
He don't know when I'm drinking.
Listen.
Nigga, we come to the podcast all the time and we drink, so he got to be with me.
You know why? Because when the podcast is over, you know what I do?
What?
I can leave.
Peace out, nigga. I'm gone. Like,
Listen,
you just
I
say bye? Leave?
I don't go nowhere. I don't go nowhere with Dice no more.
No, we go bowling.
That's nigga. But guess what? Bowling is a 2-hour event. We're in our own space.
Nobody's there?
Over when it. I mean, there are other people around, but we are in our own space, so he doesn't have to intermingle with anybody else or anything like that. He's there.
I get it. You don't like people.
He talking about when we go to the clubs. And
I
shit
don't
like
go to
that.
clubs with
You don't
that.
like people. I get it.
No, I do love.
You like people?
Yeah.
Funny.
I don't like people.
Yeah.
I don't. I'm just. Here's
I
the
don't like
thing.
people.
I have a love-hate relationship with people. Like I love people, but I hate these motherfuckers at the same damn time.
You love them in certain scenarios, right? In certain environments. I love my classes. I love people at my classes. But when you see me out in the streets, don't say hi to me.
I speak, but here's the thing. People just do dumb, retarded shit.
It's true.
Sorry for those who get offended by the word retarded, but you know, hey, I'm old school. God damn it, they didn't teach me the
That's
difference.
one of my favorite words, and you know they canceled that word.
Yeah, you want to hear a funny story?
I love funny stories.
So the other day I'm at Von's, right? And there's this little white chick in there. She's got a mixed daughter. You know what I'm saying? A little girl, probably like 7 years old. So she tells the little girl to run to the back and get some sunflower seeds. The little girl's kind of skept, you know what I'm saying? She's like, she's like, go ahead. So she goes, she comes back, nothing. Mom says it's on aisle 7. So she goes, she comes back, she got the sunflower seeds. Mom's like, hey, I'm so proud of you. Now, as we walking out the door, the mom says to her, I am so proud of you. That means you're not a retard. I'm dying laughing inside. The little girl looked up. She said,
Shit.
"What's a retard?" Her mom says, "That means when you're slow." I said, "Hey," I said, "Hey, they don't teach them that anymore." She's like, they don't? I was like, nah. I said, that's cool for people our age, but not for the little ones. You don't want to teach them that shit.
You can't.
Oh my God, listen, I was dying laughing. Like she said, that means you're not a retard.
Oh shit.
Yo.
You can't use that. You really can't use that word no more.
Nah, it's like the F word or the N word. You know what I'm saying? So now you got the R word. You know what I'm saying? All of the banned words that you can't use, you can substitute them with letters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But guess what?
Sometimes people are retarded. They actually like straight up retarded.
Here's the funny thing, people, and don't get mad at me. Retarded does not apply to the mentally challenged people who are really dealing with real issues. Retarded actually goes for those people who you think should make wise decisions, but make the dumbest fucking decisions in the world. And those are the retards.
I like that. You
understand?
It's like you gave freshness to the word retard. You revived it.
Exactly. It does, again, this does not apply to the people who are mentally challenged, who are dealing with real issues that can't function in a way that you and I function. But the word retard goes for those who can function the way you and I function, but they make mentally challenged fucking decisions.
Yo, please tell me that we're boycotting to bring back retard. Please tell me that
Let's boycott and bring back the word retard.
Can we bring
Again, it's not for the people.
For the mentally challenged. It's not. It's
for
those
the functional people who make fucking stupid ass decisions.
Those who lack common sense.
Exactly.
Yo.
And with that being said, this has been another episode. It's like,
hell no, nigga, we're not out of here.
In a culture where everybody's getting canceled.
We gotta, you know.
I got some things I want to discuss.
Well, All right.
What time is it?
We got, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I got an event going on here soon too, so.
It's like 1:30. What you got?
And I got the next guest.
You got back to back.
All right, real quick, another random fact.
Send it.
You ever had a brain freeze?
Yes.
Brain freeze.
Of course, 7
What do you do when a brain freeze happens? Got the solution.
Send it.
If you take your tongue or your thumb and you press the roof of your mouth, it relieves the brain freeze immediately.
I've heard that.
I never heard that. I found that out yesterday. I said that's
An old wives' tale.
Yeah, I've
but
heard
it's
that.
actually true, right?
Yeah.
So wait, not an old wives' tale. It's a remedy. How did they say it? What's the term for it? You guys not know? No? Okay.
No.
I'm sorry. Sorry, I fucked up the flow.
old school remedy, you know.
Your grandma's remedy or shit, some old remedies.
Shout out to Nana.
Yeah. My grandma was Dorney.
Dorney?
Yeah, it was actually, here's the funny thing. It was actually Darling, but we country as fuck, and kids come along and they just changed the shit and it became Dorney instead of Darling.
That's crazy.
What about yours? What would you call your grandmother?
Grandma?
Really? You just basic like that?
Yeah, like grandma.
That's crazy. Yeah, you know, black people.
Like, I mean, some people call their grandmas
crazy nicknames.
Some people call their grandmas Nana or something like
Did
that.
your grandma spank you?
Hell yeah.
That's why.
She beat the
Did
shit
your
out of
grandma
me.
spank you? No, huh?
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was
Oh, I
switches
thought-
and everything.
I thought I was
Right?
onto something.
And my grandma, my grandma was
onto
heavily religious. You know what I'm saying?
My
And-
grandma would
and
beating
your ass was the last resort. But if she beat your ass,
Oh no!
you fucking deserve it.
See, this was her first resort. Like my grandma would beat our ass, take breaks in the middle of it, and then come back and beat the rest of us.
My grandma
Like
was
a
the sweetest.
halftime, nigga?
Because she was tired. She's like, hold on, I need to take a break. And then she come back and then finish it off. Because we had a whole bunch of cousins and shit, and we was all
She held
bad.
on to things, huh?
Nigga, what? Now, listen, every time I was at my grandma's crib, I knew we was going to get our ass beat when she came home from work because we was bad as fuck.
Here's the thing. When I was with my grandma, I knew everybody who was going to come by the house, or by the time my mama got there, I was going to get my ass beat. Whether it's my aunties, my uncles, somebody's going to come fuck me up because I did something stupid in the meantime. Anyway, let me tell a real quick, funny grandma story. So my aunt, back in the day, when she had her grandchildren, right, their other grandmother was a hefty woman, right? So she would tell my little cousin to call the other grandma Granny Boom Boom, because when she walked, it was like boom, 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 boom. However, the funny thing is, this shit backfired on her.
Oh, shit.
And she became Granny Boom Boom.
Wow.
So, hey, for 30-something years, they called her Boom Boom.
Boom, boom.
That was her new nickname. And it's
She
funny.
be just ride with, just like, come to the boom, boom room.
Yeah, and she rode with it. You know what I'm saying? That was her name. Everybody started calling her Boom Boom. But it's funny, that shit backfired on her, nigga. That shit was hilarious.
My nana
Anyway.
baked cookies. I don't know. She's. I don't have no good grandma stories. No good nana stories.
That's all good.
I just bake cookies, man.
Hey, my
Bought
grandma.
me GI Joes all the time.
Those are great stories.
I'm sorry.
Listen. Hey, listen.
My grandma
Check
didn't
it out,
whoop.
listen.
See, I think my grandma didn't spank me.
That's okay.
My
Listen.
grandma, my dad did. My dad whooped my ass.
Hell yeah.
My dad whooped my grandma
here's
was
the
the
funny
saver.
thing.
She was the one that saved me.
Here's the funny thing. We came through that era of the last really good grandmas for a while. We'll say that.
the
You know
last
what I'm
of the
saying?
Mohicans.
Because our grandmas was going to church. They did baking. They did great things. Some kids nowadays, try some kids in their 20s. Their grandmas was out there on that crack. You know what I'm saying? Smoking that shit.
Right.
Sucking dick and shit. You know what I'm saying? My granny suck a dick. That's what they call her.
That's so funny.
They got their lives together now. You know what I'm saying? They back on the right track, and now they trying to raise their great grandkids the right way. Ain't that some funny shit?
Man.
Anyway, so I guess it's about that time. You know what I'm saying, man? We do appreciate you coming through.
Thank you so much.
I do want to hook up with you though, man. Maybe you can get me right. You know what I'm saying?
Please do. Please come down to a class. Yo, my name is Coach Justin. You guys can find me on Instagram. I also go by Coach Juice. My boss loves that. My boss best friend. We've been best friends for 25 years. He brought me into his new studio at Prevail, and they like me as Coach Juice. So come in. Go to my Instagram. You'll see the website.
What's the Instagram?
Instagram again?
The Instagram is Prevail Boxing Go to Prevail Boxing and you'll see 2 different locations, NoHo, and you'll see West Hollywood.
And what's your
I'm at
Instagram?
NoHo. My Instagram is Coach_Justin81.
There you go.
Hey.
Oh, thank you so much for having me, guys.
No doubt, man. We appreciate you coming through.
How'd you like it? It was cool.
Huh? This podcast?
Yeah.
It was cool. I was actually nervous. Like, yo, I teach classes of like fucking 40, 50 people
see,
sometimes.
but once you
and
get
I was
to
nervous to
talking,
come here.
There's no reason to be nervous. It's just
listen.
barbershop conversation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We just chop it up real shit. You know what I mean?
Hopefully I get invited back.
Yeah, you come back.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'll
Whenever
come
you
back
want
with
to.
better grandma stories.
You gotta go home and think about it.
Anyway.
Like no
Yo.
running when she cooking cakes and shit.
Hey, don't forget the podcast drop every Tuesday on all of your podcast platforms. And, well, that's Tuesday if we're on time. Sometimes that shit be on Thursday,
you're the
but
dude.
we all good. You know what I'm saying? Also, too, you can follow us on Instagram at Barbershop Talk Like This Podcast. Actually, no, it's Barbershop Talk Like This. My bad. For the Instagram _ between each word. Also, too, you can email us at btldpodcast at gmail.com. So we appreciate y'all kicking with us. Thanks for coming through, man. This has been another episode of Barbershop Talk Like This. I'm your host, Trey the Barber.
And this your other host, Dice the Barber.
And I'm Coach Justin.
And we out this bitch.
Peace.